we always encourage people to be prepared for any kind of emergency, regardless of whether it's a tornado or a flood or a winter storm or whatever it is. There's some general things that everybody can do to help themselves be prepared and respond to an event. And the first thing is to have a family preparedness kit. That is, make sure that you've got at least 72 hours worth of food and water, 3 gallons per person per day, some extra clothing, some blankets, a first aid kit, a fire extinguisher, so that you can take care of your family. And that's what we really encourage people to do when they find themselves in the midst of the disaster, in the immediate aftermath of that. Check on your family, make sure that you're okay, and then check on your neighbors. Make sure that they're good, or if they need help, call 911, get through the police and fire and let them know that something is happened there and that assistance is needed. But being able to take care of yourself and your neighbors is a big step.
Every year around this time, disasters occur in and around Shawnee. In this city report, our city government wants to keep you informed on what to do in case your family is in harm's way when disaster strikes.
People who live in the rural parts of our community need to be especially vigilant for grass fires. Where that rural-urban interface is, it's particularly important to be vigilant for grass fires during this time of year. The winds are still up, but the grass and the vegetation is dormant, and the relative humidities are real low, and that's just a recipe for fires to move fast. So it's important to watch in your area and be prepared to move at a moment's notice. If you see the fire is close and it's coming your way, don't wait for the evacuation order. Go ahead and leave and go to a place of safety and be prepared for where that's going to be. And it may not be your normal route away from your home. You may have to go a different way, so plan in advance for dealing with that. One of the things that you can do to help prevent your home from catching fire is to keep the grass mowed low, keep the shrubs and bushes and tree leaves away from your home so that there's not a lot of fuel right there up next to your home that the fire can get into, and that will help protect your home during a wildland fire situation. Of course, in Oklahoma in the winter, we get ice and snow, more ice and snow most of the time. We particularly encourage people not to travel during bad weather conditions. But if you must travel either in the area or out of the area, it's still a good idea to have a small disaster preparedness kit in your car, similar to what you should have in your home, with the same things in it: an extra blanket, some extra clothing, a small shovel, some kitty litter or sand to help you get traction, a cell phone and an extra charger for that cell phone. And if you should become stuck in an ice or snow area, then the thing to do is to call for help by calling 911. Or if you don't have cell service, then tie a brightly colored piece of clothing, preferably red, to the antenna on your car. That lets motorists who are coming by and rescuers know that there's somebody in the vehicle who is trapped. And that will help you get rescued faster. Again, the thing that you'll want to do is to try to keep warm while you're in your car. Open a window on the downwind side of your car so that the snow doesn't blow in, and run your heater about 10 minutes every hour. In the off time, while you're not running the heater, it's a good idea to exercise your arms and legs to keep your body heat going. You can also, when you're running your car, turn your dome light on in your car, and that will signal to people who might be going by that you're stranded and need help as well.
Though few residents may find themselves affected by rural land fires or traveling during upcoming ice storms, all Shawnee residents have a much greater chance of experiencing prolonged power outages.
In case of a power outage in your home, it's a good idea to have a battery-powered radio or TV so you'll know about what's happening and how long the power is expected to be out. If it's going to be for a short period of time, you may be able to stay in your home and just stay warm. If you have an alternate heating device, then get in that room and close off the rest of your home, seal the windows and doors and keep the cold outside, and you'll probably make it just fine. If you don't have an alternate heating device, then again, you'll want to get as many walls and roofs between you and the outside. Get in the central part of your home, and while you're in there, do some light exercising. Move your arms and legs to help keep that body temperature up during that period of time. And again, covering up with additional blankets, clothing, that's all a good idea as well. We recommend that people who have the ability to purchase a generator for their home do so, and to have an electrician hook that up to their power panel so that it works properly when the power goes off. A lot of people also purchase small portable generators in preparation for ice storms and power outages. And if you're going to have one of those, we don't want you to hook it to your power panel because it can backfeed and hurt linemen who are working down the street. The best thing to do is to use extension cords from your portable generator and run those to your appliances that are your heating devices that you're trying to work. Of course, with any device, such as a generator or alternate heating device, anything that burns fuel needs to be kept outside. Because they give off carbon monoxide as a byproduct of burning the fuel, that carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can asphyxiate you, can make you stop breathing. You wouldn't even know it. So it's best to keep those fuel-burning devices outside. If you are in a situation where it's too cold to stay in your home and you need to go to a heating station and don't have transportation, we ask that you call 911 and let them know, or contact the Red Cross, and we'll arrange for transportation to come and get you to that shelter.
Home fires are scary and definitely a disaster for anyone who experiences them. Are you prepared in case a domestic fire threatens you and your family?
We encourage everybody to have a fire safety plan in their home. Of course, we recommend that every home have smoke detectors and fire extinguishers to help prevent fires as part of that fire safety plan. We also recommend that part of that plan is having 2 means of exit from every room in your house. Of course, your normal means of going in and out of the room through the door, but have an alternate route out of every room as well, such as through a window, so that if the door's blocked, you can get out in a fire situation. It's important that every member of your family know how that plan is going to work, what those 2 means of exit from every room are, and then once you're out, stay out of the home. Have a meeting place outside, such as a mailbox, a tree, the neighbor's front yard, somewhere where it's safe, away from your home, where your family can gather and you can make sure that everybody is accounted for from inside your home. Again, once you're out, stay out, don't go back in. Make a game of it with your kids and your family. Make sure that everybody knows that plan and practice it a couple of times a year. Actually hold a fire drill and see how long it takes for everybody to get out of your home and see if they know where your meeting spot is. You'll be surprised.